Morning, folks. How's it going? It's Thursday of October the 30th. All Hallows Eve. Yeah. And it's a good day. It's an awesome day. It is the last day to get the free shipping off the Spreadshirt items, so don't miss out on that if you are so inclined to get an awesome coffee mug like this bad boy. Oh, morning coffee. I've had me some, and I'm gonna have me some more. And what's today? Today is the day that we completed the Indiegogo for Help Me Build an MMO. Woo! Yeah, 13 days early, baby. So thank you to every single one of you who supported that, and the folks on the Patreon as well. We're going to make something epic, and I'm given basically a year to build this on the Hero Engine, and then I'm going to take that ball of what we get and shop it around. I'd love to talk to the people at High Res. I mean, they do Smite, and I love Smite, and good friends with them, and see if, like, hey, y'all want to do an MMO? Here's the concept. That's one idea. Also, I don't know, hopefully I didn't burn too many bridges at Curse. Talk to those guys. I mean, hell, how awesome would it be if Curse made their own MMO? But that could be kind of pissing in their own pool of water, so to speak, since they do a lot of coverage of MMOs and stuff. So I don't know if that'd be a good fit. But there are awesome folks there, and they have awesome programmers, so that might work out well, too. Just some ideas. I'm working on a few videos. I actually found some old recordings that I did with Maz on a game called Horde, where you're dragons and you fly around and you capture princesses and kill knights and stuff like that. It was epic times with Maz and some of the guys from the Beyondopolis crew. So probably get that up, as well as some behind the scenes of starting the Safari Masters server. That's already uploaded, so I'll probably get that added as well. We've got the Shaft tonight, no guest. I don't even know who's hosting yet. Hell, my internet was out last night. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to do the show tonight, but I've got internets on. The Indiegogo's a go. So it's a freaking awesome day, and it's because of y'all. So thank you so much, everyone. I was planning to wait the 13 days left on the Indiegogo so I could get some extra seats on the Hero license, but folks stepped up today and bam, got the whole thing. So I'm going to look over that this weekend and possibly go ahead and get the Hero Engine started, because it takes them a few days to get things up and running, because I'm so excited about getting that started. Like, part of me is a little worried because it may be harder to do some of the things I want to do, because it may be more of a key what do they call it, turnkey solution, where they may have where, okay, if you want to do a quest, it has to have a question mark and exclamation point in the system. I don't know, because that's kind of one of the things I want to move away from, but we'll just have to get in there, dig in, and see. Tobot Productions is possibly, they contacted me and they want to do the art for it. Possibly they already have like some the software needed, so that saves a huge amount of money if that's true. And I haven't talked to them yet completely about it, but that would be really cool. So I'm having a great day. I hope you and every single one of you are having one too. And tomorrow's Halloween to top it off, one of the best holidays ever. And we're gonna do Halloween content today. So the first Halloween content is going to be our What Happened Today in History, and this was on October 30th in 1938. Orson Welles. You probably already know the story as soon as I said that name, right? He served some wine finally. No, that's an old person joke. But what did Orson Welles do in 1938? Well, he caused a nationwide panic when he broadcasted a realistic radio dramatization of a Martian invasion of Earth. It was called The War of the Worlds, and it was kind of like this perfect storm that happened because at the time, like, everybody listened to radio. I mean, that's what they had to listen to. But at the beginning of his broadcast, where he basically said, this is fake, this is we're doing a dramatization, so no one get worried. Everybody was actually listening to a different channel where there was another thing that was really popular at the time, and it was only like 12 minutes. So many people came over to the War of the Worlds broadcast after he announced that it was fake, and they just thought this was like real because of how well and realistic they did the dramatization. And so people were freaking out. When the news of the panic leaked to the studio, though, Wells went on air as himself and reminded listeners, hey, this is just fiction. And there were rumors that the show caused suicides and all bunch of craziness, but nothing was ever confirmed. But could that be done today, like in a YouTube video or some kind of live stream, like we have right now? You know, people doing the swatting stuff. Like, could some of that be faked or something, and then someone like get shot, but it all be faked? How would you react to something like that? Would you be really upset? Would you be like, oh man, that's awesome, they could pull that off? Would they get in trouble legally? Like, what are the ramifications of that? I wonder. Not that I would ever do it. I've thought about in the past doing stuff like that, like on the shaft, like not to that degree of like swatting or whatever, but like where we pre-record something and then play it back, and then we could cut to like real life and make something that just looked really weird and maybe even like time travel looking or something. But I don't know. I think that'd be fun. Maybe on April Fools or something like that. I don't know. Be warned. The wheels are spinning. Or the puppy claws. Whatever. Also, because tomorrow is Halloween, this is one of my favorite facts about Halloween, because it's one of these things that should have been like on Snopes, and it probably is on Snopes. Should have checked Snopes to double check this for the info, because it would have really good information. But you hear every year, I mean, parents freak out and they go out of their way that there is no razor blades or poison in the candy. And these are just rumors. These were the first like hoaxes that went out like before the internet. It was just like word of mouth sort of things, and so it's unfounded. In reality, there are only 2 known cases of poisonings that dealt with Halloween candy, and both of them involved relatives. And this is according to Life Science. In 1970, a boy died of a heroin overdose. The investigators found it on his candy, heroin. But in a twist, they later discovered that the boy had accidentally consumed some of his uncle's heroin stash. And then the family sprinkled some of it on the candy to cover up the incident. So it was fake. It had nothing to do with some mastermind trying to kill kids with heroin and candy. And then more crazy, in 1974, which was the year I was born, tells you how old I am, Timothy O'Brien died after eating a pixie sticks his father had laced with cyanide to collect on insurance money. And that was according to the Smithsonian magazine. So both times it had nothing to do with stranger danger. It was the actual parents. So maybe you shouldn't like let your parents take your candy to get x-rayed. Maybe you should take your candy and have it checked to make sure. How about this? Don't piss off your parents, kids, or eat your uncle's heroin stash. There's my 2 suggestions for Halloween. And then gobble away at the candy, as long as you know you didn't piss your parents off. And that's just crazy to me. Like, as a father myself, even that thought that a parent could do that to their kid is just crazy. It's insane. Like, that's the worst crime possible, is a parent doing something to their kid. It's just crazy. And we'll have tomorrow some more Halloween involved things. Oh, I got the burps. I hate the burps. I will drink some coffee out of my beautiful mug. Okay, so that's most of the show. For the folks who don't want to stay around in the comments, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. For the folks who do want to stay around for the comments, there's a lot, so let's get to them. First, Super Mastodon asks, got a question for the next episode. If you could have your own planet, what would you name it? And the citizens that would live in it? Wow, that's, if I could have my own planet, I would call it Copeland. Copeland. And I guess people would be, I don't know about Copelandians, copers, cops, if we were Copelands, we'll just call them Copelands, Copelandians. I don't know. Good question. Yeah. Also looking forward to more MMO show. Oh, that's great. Goal is to do it every Tuesday. That'll be the MMO show day. Shaft come out on Monday. MMO show on Tuesday. Morning coffee daily, and then it will hit Wednesday. So yeah, awesome. Michelle H says, I can't watch you live, Morning Coffee, because I work in the UK when you're on. Good old time, Diff. Please keep posting to YouTube. And I plan to. Will do. Pin Dog. Thanks for the Indiegogo this morning, Pin Dog. I saw that name come across the wire, so thank you. It says, howdy, Brent. Good Thursday morning to you. Got my mug. Awesome! First Morning Coffee mug that I know of, so that's awesome. Get me a picture of it. I'd love to show it. And by the time this is read, it will probably be filled with coffee. Are you going to be taking part in the alpha on Evolve this weekend? Got my key last night. 2, actually, I believe. By the way, I noticed some weird signs around the Village server lately. Wonder what they're all about. I don't know. I got to go check that today. I've been wanting to get in and decorate my house for Halloween, but oh my god, it's been such a busy freaking week. I can't tell you. In Evolve, I don't know. Should I? Does it look like a good game? I think I can get a free key through Curse. So I'll check and I'll try that out. Sounds like fun. Maybe we can all get a listener game, a morning coffee game in or something. The Gaming Walk says there's no such thing as too much caffeine until you have none left. That moment you come down off the caffeine high. Seriously though, I think medically there is such a thing where too much can kill you, but you die of other things first. CGP Gray did a video on it. Also, I forgot to mention last comment that yes, it was I who sent you the Trove key. All my friends participated in the alpha with me, so that key was going to go nowhere else. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We'll definitely have more Trove videos on the channel. Mackenzie Drew says, have you considered contacting local radio stations or satellite radio about perhaps getting a real live show? You have advertisement connections and a following. It's actually not that insurmountable. It's probably words like that would keep me from it, and the added revenue may help smoothen the transition away from the Dead Workers Party. That's a great idea. We thought about things like that in the past, like Like, I wanted to actually buy, because apparently you can buy time on TV stations super cheap, like late at night. And I was like, let's buy out that time and do like, our Minecraft adventures. And it'd be like, the Shaft Minecraft adventures or something like that. And like, I think that would be awesome. So, I think radio's another thing. I guess I would have to, because we've also talked about like how cool it'd be to do like a morning show where it was like gamers doing a morning radio show instead of, the normal whistle, silly goofiness. We can add in our own silly goofiness, but yeah, I think that's a great idea. JC Green, says the audio on that mic is way better than your Snowball. I have a Yeti and it also picks up humming while on my desk, probably from lights, my desktop tower, etc. But I minimized it by putting my tablet under my mic to absorb the vibrations from my surroundings. How did you like streaming on YouTube? It was okay. The issues I had was it was weird, the notifications and letting people know about it. I guess I should have tweeted more or something. I think I had like one live viewer, and then the video wouldn't go up right away, and so I was sitting there uploading one, and then all of a sudden it was there. It's just all this weird stuff. So I don't know. We're gonna try Hitbox today. So far, it seems like it's dropped a couple times, so I don't know. Well, y'all let me know how Hitbox did in the end. JBJ Blaze says, that's twice you've worn that hat, and I will address this issue. I don't have a billion hats. I have a lot. A lot are like these baseball. This is my libertarian hat that I just got the other day. Are baseball caps, and with my big floofy hair, it's really hard for me to actually wear baseball caps these days. So that's like 20 of my hats down the drain right there. So you're going to get duplicates, and you're going to get duplicates of the ones I like the best, which are really these spirit hoods. You hear that, spirit hood? Send me more. One a day. Everybody tweets spirit hoods and says you need to send Brent Copeland more spirit hoods because he wears them on the show, supporting them daily, right? Anyway, that's my dog yelling at the cat, I think, or hopefully it's not an intruder coming to stab me or swatting. I can't hear anything with these cans on, so don't kill me. If you're here to kill me, I can't hear you. I probably shouldn't let him know that. Anyway, I've got a gun too, lots of them. Don't shoot me. JB Lays says, anyway, I got to hear a song today at my co-op placement at our local TV Kojiko TV station, Heaven, which I hadn't heard in ages, and I have been searching for it for so long. What's a song or other sort of thing that you finally found recently, or in ever, that you've been looking for a long time? Thanks again. It was actually a CD. I used to get this monthly CD, and you got a magazine, and the magazine was trash, really. I just kind of told a little bit about each band, but basically it was like artists trying to get their music out would give like a song to the CD. So you get a CD of like 20 to 25 songs on it. Never knew what was going to be on it, and there was one of these CDs that had a Ben Folds 5 song on it, and like 3 other bands that I'd never heard on, but made me fall in love with these bands. And so that one CD, I found it the other day, and it's in my car now, and I was listening to it, and it was great finding that. So, and Ben Folds 5, like, man, that was an epic album. Like, so the song that I heard was called Underground, and it's really not, most of their songs don't sound like this song, but it was such a crazy, strange song. And I had to order the album because no one carried it at that time. So I had to order it, and they, shipped it to the CD store. And I went down there and picked it up, and later I sold it back to the store because I was a broke kid, And the guy there who ran the store a lot, like played bass, and like I came back in to buy it, and he's like, "Why do you even listen to this crap? This band's crap." And then like a couple years later, when they got big off of a couple of their songs like Brick and stuff like that, I saw him playing live at a bar, and like they played like 4 or 5 because they had a piano in their band, so they like it fit well. And he like afterwards like, "Hey man, I remember one time dissing on them, and now I'm like playing their songs every night, and it's just they're actually a really good band." And it was just funny. It's funny. Ben Folds 5. Great band. Their first album, the best album. Get it if you don't have it in your collection. So Sean Irvin says, "I disagree." Stares back. What do you disagree with? I don't understand that comment. And then Victor Bradley, who was the one and only Alone at the live show, is glad that I have accepted his combat trial. However, he goes on to say, "I'm super busy at the moment. My crew are doing a Movember thing this month. I've started putting my podcast on YouTube as well as iTunes uploads. I've picked up more time at work, and I'm going to annoy Maz at PAX Australia this weekend." That's right, PAX Australia. Wish I could be there. Y'all have fun. Workload is real, but we'll work it out. How shall I contact you? Spam your Skype more or just tweet you? Just DM me, and then we can get on Skype and talk about it. So that's about it for the comments. I think I've already asked, but go ahead and answer the other questions I've asked. But also tell me what you're going as for Halloween tomorrow, which will be today when I answer it. And feel free to send me some pictures. Just tweet them to me at Britt Copeland, #morningcoffee. And I'll put all the pictures I get either pre-show or during the show. I'll find some way to get them running, and let's do something like that. And besides that, y'all have an incredible Thursday. It's the last Thursday of October of 2014. You'll never get this freaking day back, so make the best of it. I'm going to go make the best of mine. I didn't really mention all that, but I've got to go out and go to the studio and move the rest of my stuff out there. It's just a few more things, but I've got to do it today. It's the last day I can do it, and then come home, get the kids, and finish decorating for tomorrow. Awesome day. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Y'all are freaking awesome, and I will see y'all tomorrow.